The biggest challenge of my new Scott Spark project is to build it completely without any visible cables. And the first piece of equipment to make that happen is this, the new SRAM AXS wireless shifting system. And personally, I've been waiting a long time for this to be released. I think it's a great idea. And while some people say that they don't want any batteries on the bikes, I think it's fine as long as you don't have 10 of them, right? So yeah, I haven't spent any time riding it yet, but I figured I'd share my initial thoughts on the group set anyway. I guess you already know most of the details on the system, but the first thing that you're gonna notice is that the derailleur is quite big. I sure do miss my 11-speed XX1 derailleur. I don't like it, but everything has to fit somewhere, right? And the weight is quite alright. Me and Christoph at Hop Carbon Parts are joking about who's gonna put this apart first. I'm saying he has to do it and make the carbon parts to make it a bit lighter, of course. But yeah, looks pretty good. It's well designed, quite sturdy. I think it's gonna be great. My favorite part about the system is the shifter itself. The ergonomics looks just great on it. I wish it was a little bit smaller, but you can't have everything. But while it's my favorite, it's also the one thing that I can't understand about the system. Because when it was released, all the bike journalists were raving about, oh, you can program any button to do anything you like and so on. And while it has 3 buttons, 2 at the front and a sprint button at the back, it's still just 2 buttons. 2 of them does the same, it runs on a hinge. And my problem with this is that if you want to run an axis dropper post, if you had 3 separate buttons, you could control everything from this single shifter. And that would leave the space on your left side handbar to run any damper remote that you like, as a twin lock or Fox remote, not just a twist lock. And it just feels like such a missed opportunity. Maybe it'll come down the road, but yeah, I don't know, hopefully. The crankset looks great. Super light and everything, and the cassette is of course just a regular XX1 Eagle cassette but in oil slick finish. And I really wish that there was like a Hawk version instead of an Eagle with say 1046 gearing instead of the 1050, because 500% range is just unnecessary for quite a few riders, myself included. So a bit closer steps and lighter weight would be great. I understand the concept of having the same size across the product range, but still it would be so nice. But yeah, except for the quite steep price, which is expected for new top-of-the-line stuff, I think the AXS system looks great and I can't wait to ride it and try it out.